my video, forgive me, my videos today have been really hot. I've been doing really good with my videos today, making videos for TikTok and YouTube, and rightly so. I'm glad that I did, because I made a commitment this morning on LinkedIn, Substack, and Mastodon. I went on there making my announcements saying that there would be videos today. And so I'm here at the only place I could find, the only best place I could find was the local art gallery. I'm thinking, hey, that's probably a good place to go and make videos. So here I am. So, like I said, I'm on here being resourceful with what I have. That's the main takeaway from this video. And if you've never seen me before, my name is Thomas Stanford. My tag name, the name of the channel is Thomas Stanford 80191, because 80191, that part of my tagline, is my framework, my free universal self-concept framework. It's called 80191 because that's the percentage factors that it breaks down into when I explain it, of course. And if you have any interest in it, just reach out to me. I'm willing to entertain doing speeches to organizations for platforms. Speaking of platforms, I'm on Substack, I'm on TikTok, I'm also on LinkedIn, and I'm also on Mastodon. I'm on all those, as well as here on YouTube. And like I said, it's Thomas Stanford 80191 because that's my brand, is 80191. My brand is shaped around the framework. So that's my framework is the brand is the framework. I just tie my name onto it so that you have a name to the face. Like it's my thing, and it's free, and it's about you. But that's what I'm saying, is make it about you. That's what I'm really kind of getting at. And what do I mean by that? What am I saying? Why would I say that all of a sudden out of nowhere? I'm a regular guy. I'm up here. I'm dealing with technical issues where I'm, scarcely got the equipment to make my videos happen. Dodging the rain and the cold with this fresh air outside, trying to find a place to record at. I'm just checking that we're at 3 minutes, and that's not a problem. I try not to do over 10-minute videos now. I've rebranded for my YouTube also. And, I just want people to know where I'm coming from, where I'm at, what I'm doing, where my head is. Like, I'm not on Facebook. I don't do Facebook. I don't mess with Meta right now. And YouTube is supposed to be up and coming right now. It's supposed to be making a comeback. So I'm trying to work with that, because I was on here previously a year ago. But again, on that note, my name is Thomas Stanford. I'm with the Thomas Stanford 80191 brand. I'm Thomas Stanford with Thomas Stanford 80191. And I promote my own originally unique brand framework. And I get on here, and I'm usually very positive, very uplifting. And that I generally tend to be that way in real life. I am that kind of person, but I'm not always that way. I deal with the same regular human issues that anybody does. It's just I even personally try to go back to using the principles in this framework, and the principle is the self-concept. Usually just getting to the principles gets me through it, and that's what I'm saying. That's how dynamic and powerful this framework really can be when you apply it. And in my last, or actually in all of my videos, I make it a point to kind of stress that, is that it's a you expressing it. It's not something that you reasonably just conclude, oh, this makes sense, and that's how it works. Like, that's not how anything in life works. Like, I don't know what kind of spell you may have in that way, but this is the truth. And so, like, good lighting, good place to do a video. It all comes together when you have everything aligned. Everything aligns. Like, that's not some special take that, like, I'm just imagining. We're just under 5 minutes. So like I said, my name is Thomas Stanford. I've got the Thomas Stanford. I'm with the Thomas Stanford 8019-1 brand, and it's the 8019-1 brand is the 8019-1 framework, and it's simple. I talk about it on mostly on TikTok. I've got a whole content library on TikTok, and it's where I've got the most updated information about 8019-1. And at this point, I'm saying that it's training that I'm providing. It's free training. The 8019-1 framework isn't free. I spent 20 years of my life developing these concepts and really integrating these ideas and principles into my life and testing them, making sure that they work. We're still just a little bit over 5 minutes, but that's what I'm saying, is that it's still a personalized thing, and it's still free for you. It's for you, and it's for you to have as a personalized tool. And it's a framework. It's not just a tool. It's not just a tool, because a tool is just for one particular challenge, not just one particular job, but one type of challenge. A framework is something that you can really do something with. Like you can put a whole bunch of ideas on, try these ideas out. Just like I mentioned in a recent video on TikTok, is that it's kind of like a dressing room. You're just trying on different ideas of self. If you think of that way, it kind of makes sense. But if you feel that way, it definitely makes sense. That's the difference between understanding an idea and a concept. That's the difference here. Is that when I'm talking about concepts, I'm talking about felt experiences that are real, that you choose. And I can't make it any more simple than that, but that it's baked into the framework. There's a lot of science, just like the not Superman, freaking I'm a huge Batman fan, so that's kind of slipped out, but I'm a huge Batman fan, and there's the recent Batman study. So there's scientific data backing up my claims. It's just, there's more evidence when you find out for yourself, just by living your truest nature. That's another way that I could say this.